My name is Srinivas Patwardhan and I'm a PhD student in bioengineering. So I'm originally from India. I was already in the US when I decided to apply to Mason for the PhD program, and the culture that I saw here really made me decide to come to Mason, because one of the things that my PhD advisor asked me is I had prepared for my interview and I gave all the right answers, but he actually stopped me and said, "That's all fine, but how can we help you to achieve the things that you want to achieve in your career?" And I had not been asked that question ever before. And that is really what set it apart. That very day I said, okay, I'm going to wait for their admit and I'm going to come here. So Mason has a lot of activities going on for international students like me. When you move halfway around the world and you decide to come here, there's a lot of new things and culture shocks that you need to sort of acclimatize with. And these activities do really help. What personally helped me was Mason, alongside being very pro-diversity and all of this, it is also really pro-diversity in the intellectual sense. I never felt that, okay, my ideas are not being deemed worthy enough just because I'm a student. I felt that if I said something right that had reason and logic behind it, my superiors or my professors were listening and giving me advice. So I did not feel ignored is one of the biggest things for me. When a student body is diverse, and at Mason even the professorial body is diverse, it is quite diverse. What happens is you see people like yourself, you start thinking that I belong, that I'm not this oddball that is just trying to do something. You really do belong in this place. And what that does for your confidence is a few things. So it opens up your demeanor, your personality, and then you can really be yourself. So I never felt that at Mason I needed to subscribe to a certain way of thinking, a certain way of being, a certain way of doing to fit in. I really felt, okay, I can be myself and I will be judged on the merit of my ideas, not on how I look, how I dress, what's the color of my skin, how do I speak. One thing that surprised me about Mason was how easy it made me feel within the academic community. I think it made me a bit more confident about yes, you're working on hard things and this is science, everything will not work, but you follow your principles, and if you have good sound ideas and you follow the method and tool of science, you'll get somewhere. It may not be the thing, but you'll get somewhere. I think that piece of confidence is invaluable.